这次有很多的好心人来给我们演奏，他们也是很不容易的，所以我要唱一首《感恩的心》送给他们，感谢他们。我来自偶然，像一颗尘土，有谁看出我的脆弱？我来自何方？我心不对，我有点紧张起来了。
我们学校的学生有900多个孩子，900多个孩子，按现在目前规模的话，这个孩子的话，在全中国是最多的。听障孩子、视障孩子和我们的智障孩子3类孩子，那么里面还有分为自闭症孩子啊、孤独症孩子啊等等。政府花了很多的一些心血，以学生为本来设计这个学校。整个来说比较宽阔，无障碍设施比较多，这样子未来孩子行动方便，在学校里生活方便。其实这个孩子是我们大家的共同责任，而不是学校或者不是社会一个责任，是大家这个责任的问题。我觉得孩子能给我轻松，能给我带来快乐，同时我给孩子能带来快乐。
记住，要抓住人才可以的啊！像这个。
在我们学校待过15年以后，我们想，我的孩子走出去这个学校以后，不管我们是视障的、听障的还是智障的孩子，要自食其力。那么自食其力的，就是要有专业支撑。比如我们的聋孩子这一块的话，在做这种工艺美术这一块的做非常好。我们来木文化学会，还有来自全球35个国家和地区的这么多艺术家到我们学校来。在我们的学校里面进行现场的创作，最主要提供一个专业支撑的发展的一个平台。中国有句古话叫“亲其师，信其道”，对吧？就说我们孩子可能喜欢这大师，他可能就会走这条路。
Originally, we wanted to bring to this school just 5 woodturners, but to my surprise, Mike said, "Let's take 80 people." So here we were, filled the whole gymnasium, and we created possibly the most significant visit for the students they've ever had. How many people? 80 people from over 30 countries. I'm sure that never happened before.
We made a project together to make a love of the letters. We don't have so much time, and there are a lot of kids. They want to help you, and if you want to go into a heavy, difficult thinking, you don't have, this time is not enough. So instead, I decided to rather be with the kids.
The significance of this isn't the carving. The carving's important, but the carving is just a pretext for the human relations. And I love wood carving, I love wood turning, I love wood. But what we do with it is only important because it represents our feelings. And in that way, we all saw the main thing that was happening here was exchange of feelings.
En realidad es maravilloso estar, es emocionante estar con los niños, cómo nos quieren, cómo nos acosan, están encima, quieren aprender y para mí, o sea, me voy con el corazón muy lleno de poder ayudarlos y estar con ellos y hacerlos sentir felices.
I don't find them as engaging as these children. These children are very perceptive and they use other senses to take information in.
They are really, somehow, I think it's much easier to teach them. They are more open for everything. They are willing to take everything in.
Me llamo Crisanto Hernández y desde niño yo nací problemas con mi oído, un oído muerto, y a los 11 años estaba perdiendo mi audición. Bueno, me llama mucho la atención, es como que yo demostrarle intercambio, algo de sentido de común también, entonces, y eso es muy interesante para mí también, como conocer el sordo hipoacustico y sordo profundo también, entonces es muy interesante compartir ideas con ellos también.
It's a new thing for me. Somehow you don't need any language for art. There's no need for it. It's just, come and example with your hand, I need this. And they immediately come and help you. It's all in the motions, yeah.
The children, as we work and play with them, they are infectious. They make you smile, they make you happy, and they don't even communicate with their mouths but with their hands. And so that's been a special thing for us.
All we want of our children, especially ones born with a disability, to live as normal a life as we do. In some ways, what I see of the children here, they may be disabled in some way, but they have very special gifts. And everybody has a gift. Some people never find their gift. And if this ends up being, as is the carving and the wood turning, if some people find that this is what they want to do, then it's a wonderful thing.
Thank you.
It's just nice to see all the kids, just their eyes just so brighten up, and just so exciting to see them, they react to all the excitement that we created here. Actually, there are several blind turners in the U.S. U.S. Has broken down a lot of roadblocks, barriers. There are lathes that are designed for physically disabled. They can turn too, but there are blind turners as well. We brought 2 wood turning lathes with us, and we had planned to leave one here, and so I think it's a very good start.
The main thing here was to introduce the basics of wood turning, to demonstrate and teach the teachers of Wenzhou Special School the basics of wood turning, so they could then pass on the basics to the students here.
A couple of teachers came up, and they're so eager to learn, and of course that's our purpose for being here. The new kids come in, they need to learn, and the teachers can teach them that. It's exciting to be able to help these kids that are that have some sort of challenge, physical challenge.
The program for these children, you can not help what you are, but you can certainly influence what you become. And what we are giving the children here today is, and the teacher, a new experience.
Both teachers and students picked up on our movements immediately and were able to hone in on the movement of the tool. It was just basically move more slowly and just get them to follow our movements, and being introduced to the piece of wood, which was really quite amazing.
They have fresh eyes. They look at things without any restriction, and sometimes we pick something up and they go, "Why do you do that?" And you think, "Yeah, I've always done it this way, but why?" And you can't answer the question, and then you think, maybe there's another way,
Now you see this here? This is straight. If you go like this, it goes like just like that. So this must be around like this to go. You try to cut between 1 o'clock and 2 o'clock. Or 10 o'clock or 11 o'clock. That's it. You don't do that. So even here, I roll the tool to 1 o'clock. You see, I don't go like that. I go like this. Look, see, 1 o'clock, and then you go like this. It just goes straight in the wood.
The teacher who was with me today, I not only feed him fish, I teach him how to fish so he can catch more fish. So I teach him how to turn wood so he can make more himself. And that is very important in life. So while I have taught him today, he will go on to teach others and share the spirit of turning.
They can't speak any language, but they speak the language of their hands and their eyes and their hearts, and they're teaching us. They're better at it than us. So I don't see any intercultural problem at all. And the staff, because they are used to communicating with handicapped children, are also very good at communicating across cultures. I've experienced no problems at all. Our hope is to create good turning cultures around the world. And this is a perfect opportunity because these children have the infrastructure here. They have the teachers who are willing to spend time with them, and they're ready to learn. So we're going to do everything we can to continue that, and we'll build on that. You know, if you look at wood, if it's smooth wood, if you want to know if it's smooth, you don't just look at it, you have to touch it. The fingers are more sensitive than the eyes. People can understand each other if you use the right language, and wood is a good language to use.
You do many creative things here at the school, and this is just another creative thing.
I wonder how this can work back at home. I could organise a similar thing for children like ours that are deaf and have disabilities. So I've been thinking long and hard about that. I'd like to think that it can happen.
孩子的表情，孩子的表现，已经告诉了我们一切的一切。我们做了很多工作，我们都做得值。说句实在话，我们从特殊教育来说，有很多的艰辛，有很多的委屈，也有很多的苦恼，但同时我们有很多的一些喜悦。这些孩子的话，他们虽然不幸，但他们同时又非常幸运的。
担任的这个课的名字叫畅游与律动，就是以前教的音乐课。那音乐嘛，就是一种跨越语言的一种手段，能让他们感受到这种情感。所以对他们的刺激上来说嘛，就是能够跨过语言这道屏障来触摸到他们的心灵。这次国外友人他们带过来的乐器啊，都是平时我们在这边接触不大到的，所以就感觉很新奇。然后因为我听得见，所以知道它的音色上是怎么样的。但是通过让学生触摸呢，也能让他们一定程度上的感受到这个乐器的一些特质。
It's best to let them learn other things rather than only the Chinese traditions only. I'm much more talented. I can sing, I can dance, I can play a drum to anybody, a young, a grown-up person, a disabled, so I have that talent of teaching as well. If they learn other traditions which might help their ability to learn, that will be much better as well. It's not a special school in Tanzania. It is an institution in which I am the coordinator.
The drums are made of wood.
It has been a school for me because at the same time you get those who could not see, and after a few minutes you get the other one who cannot hear. To me, it's a very big challenge that I have to be flexible.
So together. Let's go.
节奏这种应该是音乐当中最单纯的一个元素，十分容易让学生接受，也比较有实在感，不像那些音高啊什么这么虚，有一种抽象感在那边。
It's easy for the guy who is not able to see but can hear. So just hold the hand of the student. But if you drum, then drum on the drum or beat on the drum, clicking on the drum, ding, 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 ding. So I should be also behind the ear of the student. Continue, continue. Then I leave the hand, continues, and then I can go out.
Very good. Very good.
If you take them in groups, like those who cannot see, the blind, you can see they have a highly sense of catching or adapting or adopting whatever they hear.
我们的老孩子啊，他们明白这个音乐它是有节奏的，在平时的教学当中，他们有律动课。律动课就是他们会在地板上面啊有音乐的震动啊，或者老师打节拍让他感觉，所以他们会有一定的节奏。
Hey.
How to teach a student who cannot hear is that you need to emphasize the action. Make it as slowly as possible, and as you go on, you add tempo and tempo, add to the tempo which you think that is proper for them.
他们说最喜欢跳舞还是跟他们的那个特点有关系，因为他们以视觉为主所以他能看得到的，他觉得模仿起来会很快乐。但是像音乐的话，他听到的可能只是非常单一的那种节奏，甚至是没有声音的。他们就是用震动，他会用震动去感觉。
木头做的乐器，中间是空的。保护嘴巴，保护嘴巴。
And how I play it is I vibrate my lips. So tell them to put their hands at the bottom of the didgeridoo.
感受一下震动。我看到他们跟外界这样子互动会让我觉得很感动啊。我们的狼孩子基本上的生活都是在学校里面，然后跟外界接触的比较少，可能说在声音上面他可能不能感受到很多但是这种跟社会交流然后认识这种长号怎么样的还有那种节奏其实我觉得给他们更多的一种素质方面会有更多的帮助。其实在我翻译的时候其实我已经发现外宾他们其实有用肢体语言去表达，肢体语言有种互通的感觉呢，就不需要我们去翻译。其实孩子们他自己都已经知道他让他们做什么，他想要做什么，其实不需要我翻译，他们自己就可以沟通。
I think it's very good that they have both handicaps, blind and deaf, because each one can learn from the other. And I, of course, was more impressed of the blind children. For me, they have open faces. Ages ago, I had contact with a man who to tune up big organ in a church. You have to make it with a piano, you have to make it with an organ, you have to control whether the tone is okay. And he was blind. They don't see. The ear is much better than ours. They see much more than we do ever see. I felt myself how they felt in this moment. They were deeply moved too.
这个球，这个脚又这么大。We are your friend. We are your friend. Thank you.
It makes me almost crying, I tell you. Oh, it's so moving. Okay. I thank these blind children for this marvelous experience. As I said already, what impresses me always with handicapped children, not only here, is their open heart. They have the direct way they show themselves to you, honest and all what belongs to it, and I think that's the best you can have. Therefore I said, why can't grown-ups be a bit more like children?
这次有很多的好心人来给我们演奏，他们也是很不容易的，所以我要唱一首感恩的心送给他们，感谢他们。我来自偶然，像一颗尘土，有谁看出我的脆弱？我来自何方？我心会何处？谁在下一刻不管我？天地虽宽，这条路却难走。我看遍这人间坎坷辛苦，我还有多少爱？我还有多少泪？让苍天知道我不认输，感恩的心，感谢有你伴我一生，让我有勇气做我自己。感恩的心，感谢命运，花开花落，我依然会珍惜。谢谢。